All right, what's going on, guys? So today we don't have a ton of active warnings right now. I'll show you the Storm Prediction Center outlook. We don't have we only have two severe thunderstorm warnings, but I do want to give you guys an update on these right now because we do have two active severe thunderstorm warnings in Iowa, Wisconsin, um and Iowa, Wisconsin, and Illinois. So I'll show you guys the storm prediction outlook for today, and if you do have any questions, feel free to ask them below. So we do have the marginal threat. The area under the slighters has not actually gotten underway yet. There is a slight chance of tornadoes in this area. Here. So both areas do have the slight chance of tornadoes. Larger area here. That's just under the marginal threat. And then we do have a slight extent here. That's mainly for wind and hail. And both areas do have the risk of tornadoes, wind, and hail. So yeah, well, I did get radar scope, so we should be in very good severe coverage now. So these two boxes here are the severe thunderstorm warnings. So the one in Wisconsin, which is the northern one, it expires in 13 minutes, and we'll take a look at what it's for. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail is radar indicated. Um, Hail damage to vehicles expected, and expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Um, so, and then the one in Iowa, is just 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. It does not look like it is actually too intense. It looks like it might be dying out. That one's in effect for another 26 minutes. There's a radar refresh. So we'll take a look to this one in Wisconsin because it does look like the more impressive of the two. So we do not have any active tornado warnings right now. There is some heavy rain with these storms. About an inch to an inch and a half of rain has fallen um, in this area, so flash flood warning might be needed. There is some broad rotation with it. I'll circle it out right here. There is broad rotation in this, but it's not jumping off the charts. It's really not too impressive. So this has 60-mile-per-hour winds, gusts, and quarter-sized hail. So right here in this pink shading, you can kind of see that is the possibility of some small to medium sized hail. So it has gotten up to some severe limits. So it does not look like we have very impressive winds right now, but these could be changing. This is just radar indicated. It looks like about 30 miles per hour right here. Um, so yeah, so yeah, this one the wind does not look. It does. I will point this out. We'll get a closer look. So, um, let's say plane. Yeah, plane. You probably just got hit by this storm. This pink shading here, these pink splotches represents the hail. I'll circle the area where there is some rotation. It's not very bad. But I'm just pointing this out because it is there. So we do have the threat of some small we do have some rotation in here, and remember this area is under the threat for the threat of some tornadoes. Very low chance, but it is there. So now we'll move down to the one in Iowa. This one looks not impressive unless it's just weakening now. So it does not look too impressive. I think this one down to the south of it looks more impressive near Lost Nation. So this one did have the threat of some gusts. So here's the radar loop. Yeah, it did look more impressive as it hit Andrew, but as it head more to the east, it's dying out. And this one to the south looks like it is getting more strength. So it did look like for a time we had a pretty decent storm. Yeah, nice. Wisconsin. Nah, you don't expect to see tornadoes out in Wisconsin, but it is certainly possible. And that's where we do actually have the threat today. Go back here. So we do have the marginal threat across Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin. Chicago's not included in this. And then general thunder around that. And we do have the threat of some general thunder in southern New England with the threat of some storms. mainly flooding rains is the threat in New England. We'll actually take a look at that. And we do have the slight risk down here. Includes Lubbock, Roswell, New Mexico, New Mexico, Hobbs, New Mexico, Cleveland, Texas, and Vernon, Texas, under the slight risk in that area. So there's the marginal up here. Um, right up here is the marginal, and you have the slight down here. So the tornado threat is with the marginal up here and the slight down here. And then the wind threat basically just outlines the whole areas. And then we got the hail threat, basically the whole areas. The hail threat looks like it does extend into Oklahoma more than the yeah. Tornado threat is just in southern Texas. But the wind and hail threat, the main hail threat is down here. This looks like it's brand new actually. So the hail threat is more in Texas and New Mexico, while the wind threat is for the entire area under the slight and marginal. So as I said, we do have the rain, the flooding, heavy rains in the northeast. So we will take a look into the northeast right here, or New England. So yeah, we do have a lot of heavy rain. We will take a look at how much precip has fallen, and it is a lot of rain has fallen up here near Springfield, Mass. About 2 inches of rain is being indicated on radar. The winds are not too impressive, but we do have again rain. I am here, so we are getting some heavy rain now. Again, the winds do not look too impressive. So the main story tonight in New England will be looks like that severe thunderstorm warning in Iowa and Illinois that was in effect for another 20 minutes has been allowed to expire. The one in Wisconsin expires in another 7 minutes. We'll go back to that. We'll see what they do with this. It still does look impressive. Take a look at the velocity signature. Um, if there were a tornado, it would be if there was going to be a tornado warning. It looks like it would be right there. There is some other rotation there, but this rotation is very weak and it's not very impressive, which is good news. So another 7 minutes on the storm in Wisconsin. We do not have any active tornado warnings. So with the storm in Wisconsin, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail. So yeah, does not look too impressive. We'll take a look at some of the winds being indicated on radar here. We'll check the highest pixel. So the highest pixel on here is about 28 miles per hour. So down there it's 28 with a warning. Say between 20 and 30 up aloft. Um, so not too intense. So plain. You're just getting some rain on the backside of the storm, and you'll be out of it for a little bit. Looks like you got another batch of storms. Um, this area down here might go severe warning soon near Dodgeville in Wisconsin. Yeah, all in Wisconsin here. Yeah, Dodgeville, Wisconsin. And you have some of this stuff. This was one of the storms that was a severe one and now has been allowed to expire because it's very weak now. It lost a lot of strength. So just heavy rain, strong winds, and some small hail is possible with these storms. Oh, and a good amount of lightning with these storms as well. So yeah, again, these storms do not look too impressive, but um, yeah, this will be the new way of me and Will. I just wanted to get some of these ones out. But if there are tornado warnings tonight, or if there are ever tornado warnings, me and will be doing coverage together. These are just severe warnings, so they're not really. I mean, yeah, they can do damage, but these ones don't look too impressive. I just wanted to get them out there. So, yeah, that's all I want to say. We'll stay on for the next 5 minutes and see what they do with this warning in Wisconsin. And we do actually have the threat of some severe weather tomorrow. So we'll take a look at that. So we do again have a slight risk of severe weather across Texas. A lot of Texas actually being um caught up in the severe weather. We do have the slight risk extension the southern border. It extends to Dallas. So Dallas, Fort Worth under it, Arlington, Plano, and Grandland. So mainly all Texas areas under a little portion of New Mexico, and then a few other areas in New Mexico under the marginal. And then we do have the marginal that stretches from Kentucky to Pennsylvania, includes Pittsburgh, and Lexington, Fayette. So this year is for tomorrow, and then we do have another threat of some severe storms on Wednesday, in southern Texas. Um, Houston's under the marginal, and then you got um, San Antonio, Austin, Round Rock, Victoria, and Cedar Park under the slight risk of severe weather. Houston, Corpus Christi, uh, Loretto, Brownsville, in Pasadena, Texas, all under the marginal. And so, and then you just have this here. So it looks like it most likely will be a wind and hail threat, and there could be a few tornadoes with it as well. So we'll check an update on this, and it looks like the warning for this storm has been allowed to expire now. So we now no longer have active severe thunderstorm warnings in effect. We'll stay on. I'll stay on until 7 o'clock and see if they do issue a few others, and if they do, I'll cover those ones, and if they don't, then I'll sign out for now until there's any other severe warnings. So, like I said, I did get radar scope, so I'll be able to do good coverage now. Me and Will will be able to, because before with the tornado outbreak 2 weeks ago, uh, I was telling you guys about it, the tornadoes, but you weren't actually able to see it. So this is a good way to show you guys what's actually happening, where the tornado warning is, etc. And here I can actually show you the correlation coefficient to show you guys where the tornado will be and to show you where the strongest rotation is. So for this storm up here, looks like about some heavy rain has fallen. About an inch and a half of rain has fallen in this area. So yeah, it looks like it just froze on me. That's good. But yeah, I don't really think they will extend this out. Go to weather service here. So go to the weather service. We do not have any severe weather watches, just a warning, but that has been allowed to expire. So we'll click up here. The warning is gone. So yeah, this is the one as you saw. Looks like it closed out, but this one was allowed to expire, which is good news. So no active warnings basically. So we'll go here. Yeah, no active warnings. That one is expired now. So yeah, I'm gonna thank you. So I'm gonna sign off here for now. If there are any warnings, I'll probably get Will on here to do some coverage if there are any tornado warnings. Um but so yeah, there's not really any active tornado warnings or severe thunderstorm warnings at this point. So I'm gonna be able to sign off here, and I'll keep you guys updated if there are any new warnings or watches even. So thanks for watching, guys, and stay safe out there.